And there we are. We are live. Hello, 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 everybody in YouTube land. Welcome to Gunpla Talk, episode 36. We will be having a discussion on the transitive properties and intimate aesthetics of Gunpla. No, we're fucking with you. That was completely a joke title. We're just gonna be having some fun. We're gonna be just having a conversation about Gunpla and stuff like that. We might draw some pictures, we might sing some songs, we might, laugh, love, cry, standard fare, really. But before we get into that, let's introduce our cavalcade of personalities here. My name is Tim, the one and only child of Mecca. Hi. And as always, being joined by some good friends of mine, let's start down under with Mr. Josh Dara. Josh, introduce yourself, sir.
Hey everybody, my name is Josh Dara. I live in Australia and I'm a Gunpla builder. And you may have seen some of my works as in the Master Grade Sananju 2015 GBWC, the Zeta 2017 Nothing WC, and my Gabfleet GBWC 2018. We'll see if it gets done GBWC. And I do Gundam artwork on my website, joshwadara.com, and Facebook and Instagram. That's it.
Nice. I dig it. All right. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you for joining us. Let's swing over to the other side of the pond, if you will, to merry old England and our good friend Simon. Simon, introduce yourself, sir.
Hello, I'm Simon, otherwise known as Gundam UK, and I'm a standard mecha modeler. Hello.
A standard mecha modeler? As opposed to non-standard?
I can't drop in GBWC anywhere.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, fair enough. I get it now. I get it. Well, thank you for joining us, Simon, as always. And let's go over to the Korean Peninsula, the land of hopeful peace, if you will. Mr. ZakuAurelius. Zach, introduce yourself, sir.
Hi.
Hey.
ZakuAurelius. We're the land of morning calm, actually. Here in Korea.
Oh, is that the technical term?
Yeah.
The probably because the proper term.
Japan is rising sun. Korea's morning calm.
Is that
I didn't know that.
Like calmer over there in the morning, or not really?
I don't know.
Is it not so calm in the afternoon? Or...
Oh,
yeah,
crazy.
And it gets pretty crazy. The old dudes start getting up on that soju, makgeolli.
Nice.
I noticed that in Korea, all the lifts seem 10 times quicker. It's a weird
usually,
thing.
yeah, and certainly not always, but yeah, we do have the quick lifts, sure.
The doors close a lot quicker. They give you like seconds to get in.
We need that in every other country. I hate to just, and then you see somebody coming, and if they had already shut, you had no choice, but you're like, oh, I'll get the button. Oh no, and then you're, yeah.
Have you ever been on a lift or elevators for us Americans, and somebody's coming at the door, and you go and you're hinting at pushing the button, and you stop that far so they think you pushed the button, but you actually didn't?
Oh,
I don't think so.
Just me?
That's so horrible.
I'm the only asshole? Come on, guys. Killing me right now. Anyway, thank you for joining us, Zach, as always, and hosting us on your wonderful YouTube channel. What's the subscriber count now?
Almost at 75K. I was going to check that.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my God.
YouTube shows me 74K right now.
It sounded really like Ethan Klein, H3H3. Oh my God.
Yeah, but sooner or later, you're going to get that nice silver button.
Yeah.
A little bit later, probably next year. It'd be cool to hit it this year, but I don't think so. Yeah, it's a little bit shy still yet of 75.
Still, that's really awesome, dude.
What's silver? How many subs is silver?
100.
100,000, I think.
1,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think it goes in increments of 10? So once you hit 100,000, and then 10,000, I think. Or no,
100,000.
a million. 100,000, sorry. Math is hard, especially at 9 a.m. in the morning.
you get the silver button, and just like everybody when they get their master grade Yakushiki 2.0, the next photo is like you post it and it's like chrome stripped. Can't wait to see what I do with it next. And it's like that milky plastic.
Oh my,
That'd be
that would
cool.
be awesome.
Get the silver play button and like film a tutorial about how to strip the silver off it and repaint it.
Yes,
Man,
to make a better crime.
that would be
oh
so.
man,
Repaint it and do it like put a bunch of like Kentucky decals or something on it.
yes.
Some warnings here and there. Yeah.
That's
Tons of new panel lines, the whole nine. That'd be amazing. And you know, people's heads would explode. Be like, "What? He did what to the silver button? Oh my god!"
Love it.
YouTube sacrilege.
Yeah, right. People would have aneurysms. So, shout out to one person that is unfortunately not with us, Justin of Justinius Builds. He is
Busy.
Thank you. And we're thinking about you, buddy. So always know that.
Definitely.
Anywho, let's go around and see what each one of us is working on, or hear about what each one of us might be working on. Anyways, I will start. Excuse me. It's early in the morning, and I have a frog in my throat. Sound like Dirty Harry over here. All right. Anyway, so what am I working on? I'm working on that awesome, really cool GM Spartan build. But that is kind of on just a small teeny weeny break. I'm doing an out of box build. Imagine that, of the master grade Jesta. So I'm just throwing it together and maybe adding some panel lines, maybe just a minor detail here or there, but nothing crazy like I normally do. But that's what I'm doing.
Did you build the Jester before?
I mean, I've snapped them. I haven't actually like put work into it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Because I think Zach just posted his review of the Jester Cannon P Bandai, and you hadn't built a Jester before, had you, Zach?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, man. Damn good.
It's a great kit.
Yeah, for sure. And actually, if you saw the review I mentioned in the review or the unboxing video, they actually have the regular Jesta coming as well that I kind of bought by mistake, sort of. So we'll have that one too. Yeah, super nice.
Yeah, I would rank the Jesta up there with like the GM Sniper 2 frame, and some of the other ones that are like just massively solid kits. That's kind of, it's on that level. Super nice.
It's interesting that it's a full design just for itself, but there's been no other kits kind of for it. I mean, I guess there's no other designs, but yeah, it's such a nice inner frame, and it's just a single kit.
Yeah, it is a good kit. Good kit. So that's what I'm working on. Josh, what are you working on?
I'm working on my Gab Flea. This is my snap fella who I'm going to put on display next to the finished one, and then I'm just finishing up my Gab Flea here. Just got all the parts on the skewers. So I've finished them all up, all the detailing, and did all the primer, and now I'm masking it up to do different colors on each of the panels. So I've got like a military sort of green sort of color scheme. Zach, can you give me screen?
Surely.
Thank you, sir.
There you
go. Let's see if this will work. Try not to do any. Okay, you see that? Yeah. I can't. Yes.
Wow.
Yummy.
Anyway, this is him in primer, and it's really fun getting to this stage when you realize you've actually done all the details that you wanted to do. And I added some fuel tanks on the back of him there like that. And then what I was doing is I took the primer photo and put it into Photoshop. And if you don't have Photoshop, I'm sure there's other free software like Pixlr or GIMP, which you can do in browser or download. And you put the primer photo over the top, and you set the layer blending mode to something like multiply or overlay. And basically what it does is you can put colored layers underneath. And so I separate all the pieces and then just apply a blank kind of paint bucket fill. And I was trying some different colors. And I haven't done a crazy color scheme before. This isn't even that crazy compared to some of the crazies that people do. But I wanted to do something kind of military looking, and I saw a Gadfly that had this light green and then a military green kind of in the middle. And then I saw one that had gray and green, and it was this change from the gray and green that I kind of really liked. And then I did some other color tests with like a gray and a blue. And it's really easy. You just quickly change the colors between the panels just by clicking on them and changing them. And this is your tan feet idea, Tim, which actually looks way better than green feet when I go back to them. So, which is something I never thought I would think would look better. And then I'm trying some orange accents on the knees and the pipes and stuff like that. And yeah, so I'm halfway through masking it and I'm doing all the painting and it's turning out really cool. And the orange, where's my orange? This is the first time I've done orange. Here's orange, and it's just so exciting because it's so bright. It's really cool. So I use some Gaia Notes fluoro colors to mix in with the orange. And I see why people put orange in. It looks freaking rad. So yeah, so it's getting there. There's like 2 weeks left, but to avoid any stress, whatever condition it's in, if it's like just painted and it's not even top coated or there's no decals, I'll just put it together and take it down and just put it on display, and that's it. It's a nice mental position to be in for the GBWC, not caring about it and just bringing it down to share with my friends. So I finally grappled the mental hurdle on how to approach it. So it feels really good. Yeah.
Nice. Nice. And that hurdle is so tough.
Oh man, it's crazy. And I mean, I can probably only have this mental approach after winning a trophy, be it a gold, silver, bronze, or whatever. Because if I hadn't, I would still be kind of going, okay, maybe this year I'll win something. So of course, I'm coming from a privileged space where I've won something. So I'm like, yeah, it's all right. Other people can enter and do their thing. And I've learned a lot in terms of being an artist and a creative, creative person and what I want to get from my projects. And it's amazing how much knowing there's a deadline makes you not be able to really zone into what you're doing and enjoy it. I'll be like, crap, okay, I got to do the grays. Okay, put those over there. Now where's my blacks? As opposed to just sitting there and just taking my time and enjoying the process of the painting. So that's what I'm able to do with this now because I'm not stressing about it. It's really nice. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, competition's good, but then it's also nice to just do it just for yourself. Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Very good. Very good. Well, thank you so much for showing to us.
Oh, you're welcome. And non-Gunpla, this is for all of any Transformer fans out there. Do you guys have Transformers when you were kids?
Oh, Hot Rod, yeah.
No way.
Man. Have you got any of the Masterpiece figures that have come out?
I have the Masterpiece Prime, the first one.
Good. Oh, you have the first one. That's the like MP1 or something.
Yeah.
Got, Hot Rod, and then one of the new ones is Sunstreaker that just came out. Kind of like I don't know, December last year. And these are Takara Tomy, and Hot Rod just came out. I'll transform him during the show, and I'll bring him up a little bit later. But man, I remember these colors. I remember this car when I was a kid. They make it look like the original toy with the chrome and everything. So they make it look like the cool car, and the robot looks like it does in the cartoon, and it looks like the toy you had, which is really fun. And Sunstreaker, the engineering in this just still blows me away. I can just transform it into a robot and back to a car again and again. And it's just something about the wheels in my head. I just love it. It's amazing. So I'm getting those randomly. They're bringing out new ones, and there's a new Optimus coming out soon. So I might send you some photos, Timmy.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, they've got a few different versions of Optimus, don't they? They've got like one with the trailer. The first one didn't have the trailer.
First one didn't have a trailer. There's a newer one that comes with a trailer that got like the Matrix that he pulls out of his chest and stuff.
Yeah.
It's really fun, and it's funny how much when I get one, because I like fiddling with things in my hand, I'll carry this around with me, and I feel like I'm a 6-year-old carrying my favorite toy with me. But it's just still the same, I don't know, triggers in my mind or something, but it's good fun. And it's cool that companies are spending all this time in R&D to develop these things just so we can have toys being grown-ups. I love it. Yeah.
That's cool, man.
I just watched the film from 1986 recently.
I
forgot how brutal it is. It is so brutal.
Oh, yeah.
Dying and stuff.
Because obviously Optimus Prime dies in it, just to spoil it for everybody.
Yes. Yeah.
Dude, I saw that in the theaters in 1986. I was
That
8
must
years
have been
old,
upsetting.
and it screwed me up like nothing. I mean, it
bet.
was so shocking to an 8-year-old.
Oh,
I mean, you see Optimus Prime die, like,
Yeah.
and turn gray, and his head turns, like, that's it, dude.
oh.
That's like the worst thing to show an 8-year-old, man.
You see
Oh.
Starscream get smashed to pieces.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
What? Okay, I had no idea it was that brutal. Wow.
You've never seen
I
it?
actually never watched it either.
I've never seen it. And my boss, my manager, the other day, I was showing him my Transformers. He's like, "Man, have you ever? How good was the movie?" And I'm like, "I haven't seen it." And he goes, "What?" And he's like, I can see his brain trying to work out when he could bring the movie into work so we could watch it.
Yeah.
I got to watch it. Yeah, and I didn't know Megatron turns into Galvatron. I had no
Yeah.
idea. Galvatron.
Oh. Now, see, for somebody who started with Transformers, Josh, I would have never in a million years wouldn't have thought that you haven't seen it yet.
No, I'm more of the toy guy. Like I watch the cartoon a little bit, but I just have the
Right.
toys. Same as Gunpla.
Gotcha.
But man, I can always go back. Yeah.
Yeah. Orson
quite-
Welles as Unicron. That was
I was about to
awesome.
say Orson Welles and Leonard Nimoy.
Yes, as Galvatron. Yeah.
Oh, it's
Oh,
Leonard.
man.
Man, what the heck? Wow.
I'm gonna have to go watch that now.
That's
Damn
cool.
I just
Damn it.
got the HD version. It is so good.
It's
Oh
good.
yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
I
Man.
wasn't near as young as that, and I don't think this is like in terms of all of like Transformers lore. This is probably not near as like as significant as an event, but for me personally, I was much more into Beast Wars when I was young. When
Yeah.
Oh, the computer generated one.
And
Yeah.
when Dinobot died in that was like, oh damn, that was this moment.
I used to watch a little Beast Wars, just a little bit. It just didn't click for me like the original, obviously. I mean,
Sure.
you know. And I was older too. I was like in my teens when Beast Wars came out. So I was just like, I kind of left that aside a little bit, you know. So I used to get down with it.
Like over the past 15 or 20 years, I guess, whatever it's been, I think I've rewatched the series a few times actually. And it's like
Right.
it's good nostalgia. It's like the graphics of it, I'm like pretty cringy.
Yeah.
Hard to watch.
It was amazing for the day, but yeah,
Yeah.
today's standards, it's like, whoa.
So when you watch Lawnmower Man,
One
Man,
more. Yeah.
I was thinking about that movie. I haven't gone back and watched any bits of it. Is it terrible?
it's so awful.
It's pretty bad. Yeah. Well, what's really funny, like that movie Hackers. You guys
Yeah.
remember that? Like early 90s movie with Angelina Jolie, like in her first major role.
Yeah.
Like she's showing like the other hackers her computer, and she's just like, it's got a 28.8K modem. And I'm like,
What?
oh my God.
Man.
Yeah.
I've got like
Oh,
2
it
megabytes
doesn't
of RAM.
age well.
What was your joke, Simon?
A whole 2 megabytes of RAM.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's
Oh,
like, she's hacking into the Pentagon, and she's like, I'll be into their back end, their mainframe in 6 to 9 hours.
yeah. Well, and it was so stylized too. It's just like, that's not what hacking looks like.
Yeah.
Or cybersecurity or whatever, you know. It's just, oh man.
Like,
It
I
was
think
so laughable.
they put like a camouflage stencil over the keyboard and spray painted at one point. And I remember thinking,
Yeah.
camouflage my keyboard? How cool is camouflage?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Hack the planet. Nice. Yeah. Thank you for that, Pete. I appreciate it. I forgot about that. That was good. That's good. Pete Pete Billingham in the chat says he says hack the planet. That's great. Awesome. All right, good deal. All right, so Simon, what are you working on, buddy?
I'm working on a F91 at the minute.
And you're using the 40th anniversary colors on that too.
I am, yes. I mean,
Whoa.
I've just done an assembly so far on the
Nice.
main kit.
Yeah. Had you built the original Master Grade before?
Yes, actually, one of the original F91 was one of the first master grades I ever did. So it's kind of like a nice comparison from then to now, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But as Tim mentioned, I'm using one of the 40th anniversary Mr. Color paints, and it's called Kitten Baby Blue. Yeah, Kitten Baby Blue. And I don't know how well you can see that, but it's got a very nice iridescent quality. Can you see that at all?
It's tough. Yeah.
Myself,
Puppy
there we go.
Baby Blue just hasn't been cutting it the past 10 years. We need a kid.
That's
Yeah.
it. It's taken 4 years for it to be formulated.
Right. Now,
yes,
have you sprayed it all on that white?
Yes.
Okay.
Although I have discovered that the heavier you do it, the more yellower it gets.
Interesting.
So you gotta be very light with it if you want just a kind of a shimmer, like a more
Right.
pearlescent shimmer.
Right.
So I mean, I did that on the kind of the main cannon part here. It's a lot less yellow than the VSBRs are, and it's it's turning out quite nice.
You know, for all of the designs, that bazooka there, the F91 bazooka, is pretty damn slick. I dig it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Good
Lovely.
design.
Yeah.
Because you don't
I
know if it's
what
coming
this
or
is
going.
for.
Yeah.
What does this do that? But
That's the
cares?
business end. I don't know.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's a fun build.
What's
and
that, Zach?
That was a fun build, man.
Mm.
Did you get the LED set for that, Simon?
I haven't, no.
Man,
Did you get it?
That was very underwhelming. Yeah, I bought one.
That's what I expected.
Yeah, it's barely visible. And someone mentioned in the comments, they're like, I can't remember. I need to start saving these comments because I need to do like a negative comments video where I just like go through them. But
Oh, please do.
said something like, "Oh, was it like too much trouble to show the kit with the lights off? Like they wanted me to turn the lights off to see like what the kit looked like in the dark with the light, with the LED in." But like, yeah, with the LED in that, I could show you guys. I guess I have it right here, and the LED still in it. But yeah, it's barely visible. Out the back, it's pretty okay, but in the front, like nothing. And that LED thing's $20.
Yeah, that's kind of what put me off getting one.
How is it still not included? Like,
Right?
man, I really don't get it. Wow. Yeah.
What's the retail price for the 2.0?
That's like 40, I think.
40?
Yeah, standard master grade.
Yeah, 4,000.
Yeah, but it's a small master grade though, obviously, you know, just based on the actual size of the mech.
So like there's the front. It's visible.
Yeah.
If I can get it to focus, but like it's cooler out the back.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be displaying it in a way that's showing the back,
Yeah.
of course. But like even if you did your own like LEDs, it's not like the matter of the brightness. It's just there's just such small gaps for light to actually be coming out. And the fact that they didn't make the neck part clear, you know, like on the Jesta, the neck is clear, so the light channels up into the head, but they didn't do that for this kit. Like you've got 2 LEDs in there. It's plenty of light to probably channel up into the head, but like maybe it was too small.
Yeah, like that part there.
Yep.
Made that clear.
Yep. The good thing is though, is that this is also the Bandai doesn't have many kits that use this LED unit yet. But one of the kits that does use it is that half scale BB-8, which I also have. So I'll probably just give it to that kit.
All right.
Nice.
It'll probably be of more use.
Right. Very cool. Now, Simon, I have a question about the 40th anniversary colors. Do you notice any differences when working with them, or is it just standard Mr. Color paint like you would with the other normal colors?
It's pretty much standard Mr. Color paint, yeah. But
Okay,
I'll thin it the same way.
Cool.
But yeah, like I said, I mean the pearlescent one is more yellow than what I expected it to be, but I think that's because that's the the binding part of it is more yellow. So
gotcha.
So you just have to be careful if you're putting it on to straight bright white.
Right. I got you. Yeah, I finally got the hook up on my 40th anniversary colors. So I haven't. No, I wasn't really interested in all of the colors. There were like 2 that were just kind of, but all the other ones, yeah, I stocked up so far. I'm still waiting on 3 colors to come in, hopefully. So, but all the rest of them, I got waiting for me at the the Gundam Kitchen up in Blackwood, New Jersey. So
how many was there total?
What's that?
How many was there total? 5 or something?
9, actually.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I was surprised by that too. I thought there were like 5 or 7, but yeah, it was 9.
In the last episode, we were talking about that. And
Yeah.
photos we saw, there's like only 4 or 5 on display, wasn't it?
Yeah. Simon hit me up to a place, a website in the UK that actually listed all of the colors. And yeah, I was really shocked that there were 9 colors. A few reds, like there were like 2 versions of blood red. One was just like, it just looks red. The other one was just kind of like deep, dark, kind of nasty looking red. I got that. You know, the silver, the graphite black, the kitten baby blue. Still love that name. And some, you know, other ones and stuff too. So I got to hook up on that.
This one, I've got a red one.
Yeah.
It is
What's that?
cranberry red pearl.
Yes, that was another one that I really wanted to try.
Very nice, deep, pearly color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks wicked.
You're like opening it up, like you just kind of dip a little finger in, because it just looks so nice.
Almost
then-
want to taste it.
Yeah, and then keel over 5 minutes later.
And you guys.
Oh man. Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you, Simon.
I've got a friend here. I don't know if you want to, Mr. Hopper.
Oh, look at him.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
His gun and everything. Yep. And so he's got. You can turn the head left and right. The legs can bend up this far, and then the legs.
A full 360 on the shoulder.
I was trying to hijack the show by doing a review of him. Yeah. He's got the big wing. Really cool. Yep. So Transformers are still freaking fun to transform. So I recommend it. Hey.
That's awesome, dude. What's the retail on that?
This dude's actually on sale on HobbyLink, I think, for 7,500 yen. So maybe like $75 or something like that. So
Gotcha,
not cheap. Really nicely painted, and just fun, real fun. Yeah. And they have Beast Wars ones as well. Zach. Zach. They got like Optimus Primal bringing out a Megatron and stuff, and Cheetor and stuff, which I was never into it, but my friend who was into it, he just goes, "Man, they look so much like a cartoon." Well, the CG.
They do, yeah. Clay keeps, because he's really into those. Clay keeps hitting me up, sharing those to me every time there's news about that, because he knows I like the show a lot. But I can't really like get on actually buying one of those. They look cool, but I'd rather just kind of like watch the show if I'm really feeling it. I don't really need it on my shelf. They do look really, really nice though. Yeah, there's like the Dinobot one and the Megatron one, and Optimus Prime, and maybe there's a Cheetor 2 one. Maybe.
What about Rat Trap? Remember Rat Trap with the wheels?
Yeah, I think no Rat Trap one yet, but
like he was always my favorite one from that show.
That was fun. Yeah,
I always loved Rat Trap. Anyway, I reminisce. Zach, what are you working on, man?
A couple things I'll show you guys here. You guys have seen this, but I'll just show this here. Let me present myself. Because a couple things. And this almost fell off backwards. There we go. So I've got my Mega Chic here. My Mega Shiki is done.
The red leg.
With the red leg. And added the fuel tanks there on the back.
Where are those fuel tanks from?
Biolarnt, actually. Biolarnt system.
Yes.
One of the different variations of the Biolarnt that I have had those and doesn't use them. So, and yeah, it has the XS style like smart gun mounted there on the crotch. So that's done. What I'm working on now is just the base for it. So I've got the base I'm working on here.
Oh, cool.
It's just 3 pieces of wood that I just cut and sanded up, glued those together, and then last night mixed up some putty and sand and thinned it down a little bit, and just like lathered this up to just give it kind of interesting effect. And then I'm just going to paint this, so in the next couple of days, just throw some paint on that, just drill a hole to put a brass rod in that for the base, and that's it.
Man, that would have been fun to spackle on.
Yeah. One of the guys, I showed that in my Discord, and one of the guys asked me if it was ceiling popcorn. What's it called?
Oh yeah, the plaster that you put on ceilings and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, that you spray in or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess so,
You
yeah.
spray it on and then you brush it, and it makes that popcorn kind of effect.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I guess, but no, that's not what I do. Also, this is also something you guys have seen, but this I finally got around to finishing painting my Minimum Factory Allier kits. Let's see. I think if I bring it up close, you guys should be able to see that.
Back it up. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. It popped.
Ah, cool.
So painted up in colors of Sochie Haim from Tournai, her battle suit, not her like normal clothes, but the suit she wears when she's piloting the Kapul. So to go along with this, I have the old 144 scale Kapul kit that I had like half painted for a long time. Stripped the paint off that, and I'm just repainting that. So painting that in like the traditional Tournai Kapul light green colors, but I'm painting it like matte K style and brushing the lacquer paints on that. So that's looking
Nice.
like that.
What's the line on there? Is that like
It's got like a kind of like camo pattern, like line going around it.
Gotcha.
So just painting that to go along with that. It's just kind of something that I just had like half done. Both of those kits were just like half done sitting around on my desk. So just kind of getting those off because probably maybe later this week, I'm going to start painting the Perfect Grade Strike. Is one of my commissions that I need to finish up. So
yeah,
I'll start painting up that finally. Just getting these little small things done and out of the way. But it's nice to take a break to do small things between big things. I just finished up painting 2 mega-sized kits before that, right? The Zaku and the Unicorn.
Oh yeah.
So nice to get a break on these couple small things here.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Nice.
I'll tell you guys this too, because maybe this is useful information for some people. I was going to paint up a Converge kit, and I wanted to try just stripping all the paint first. So I had him taking a bath overnight in the isopropyl alcohol. And granted, it's 70%, not 91%.
Right.
But it basically didn't do anything at all. So I'm going to try giving it a bath in some bleach next.
Oh.
Well, the Converge kits, aren't they molded in that color? Or are they painted?
No, they're I think in most cases they're completely painted. I think there's a few that have the larger ones. There's some parts that are just plastic color, like they just color the plastic. Like the Neoxion, I know, has some of that, but most of like the regular ones, they're completely painted.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't know what color it is on the inside. It's probably just like some gross color or something. But I'm planning on just completely repainting it. So, yeah, just in case anyone's wondering, if you want to strip a Converge kit, isopropyl alcohol doesn't work. So.
Yeah. Well, the material the Converge kits are made from is kind of flexible, right? So I'm almost wondering if it's not necessarily plastic rather than almost like a rubbery compound. I wonder if that's latex paint on there that bonds.
Yeah.
You know,
could be. Yeah. So if I'll give it a bath in some bleach, and if that doesn't take it off, it really doesn't matter. I'll just spray on top of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to get that kind of clean slate. But yeah, that's just a kind of other thing that I wanted to try. I've got a few like Converge kits that are ones that I had doubles of sitting around here that I wanted to like repaint in different colors. So
nice.
that's one.
Cool. Very cool.
Our Jarja, our yeah.
Yeah. Nice. All right, cool. Very good. Very good. All right, hey, let's talk about the news while we're here with Zach. What do we got going on in the news? Anything good? Anything special?
What do we have in the news? I don't know what's been announced. We didn't really have a whole lot of stuff announced in the past couple of days. There was, let me see. Let me just pull up a Venom Kids collection because I actually don't remember offhand. I was actually just looking at this yesterday, but that's how I'm just kind of like scatterbrained at the moment. The kind of big thing here is the Astray No Name.
What's up with that?
Yeah, some people. This is actually another interesting theory that someone brought up in my Discord too. Is that they think it's a reference to the Dollars trilogy, the Man with No Name, Clint Eastwood's
okay.
character.
Yeah.
Here, let me share this window. Yeah. Okay. Just a moment.
I was going to say, if anybody in the chat has a question, to make it easier for us to find your question, preface your line with capitals, question, spell it out, and that'll make it easiest for us to skim through and find your question. So capital question, the whole word. That's it.
Yeah.
Good idea.
So I'm not sure if that's right, but with the whole like kind of like cape draped over the side, kind of like how he wears his poncho, and then like the low brim hat, I could see how that's maybe a kind of a reference to that.
Yeah.
Yep.
But the rest of it doesn't really fit a Western look by any means. So, and someone was saying that the base kit is not the regular Astray red frame, but the Lord Astray. It's a different, very odd one. This one. This guy with the crazy V thing.
Is there a kit of it?
No.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's new molding. Yeah.
The design, there's not a better image of that. Anyway. But yeah, because if you look at like these parts, like those aren't normal Astray legs or feet or stomach, any of that. It's not the regular Astray. So it's, yeah, as far as it looks like, probably mostly an entirely new mold. Could be wrong.
That's cool.
Interesting. It's got like a face too, like underneath this clear part on the back of the head. It's interesting. I'm not a fan, basically, of these big white chunk parts there on the arm and the leg here.
I can't decide if I like it or not.
I know. Yeah, I'm in between.
There's interesting aspects. I like this bit here over the side, and the head is fine. I'm cool with that. It looks interesting.
It's definitely different. That's for sure. That which I like.
It's got kind of like a gladiator feel.
I'm sure there's backstory as to why it looks the way it does. Who watched the show? If any of us could be bothered watching the show, but are any of you guys watching the show?
I have not watched a single episode.
Nope.
You got these P-Bandai White Dingo kits, the Jim and the Jim Cannon coming out. The cool thing about the regular Jim is that it comes with the 8th MS team shield and machine gun.
All right.
There you go, the ground gun. Yes, I should say. That's nice. It's the 3rd version of the Jim Cannon. That's a P-Bandai kit. And that's kind of pretty much it in terms of like new stuff that we had announced. Really, all this other stuff is all stuff that's been like on the way. The fire alarms, the guard, gym, other stuff. Yeah, nothing really too much. We can take a look at the it's looking better than in that very first display that we saw of it.
Yeah.
You
looks like they fixed the eye.
Yeah.
It doesn't show it in these photos, but I saw a photo that there's going to be like an attachment piece for sticking on the back for the funnels. Did you guys see that?
I did see that. Yeah. That's cool.
I think it's going to include these rods, and the HD came with the clear rods as well. Actually, like you have to cut up pieces. I think if I remember correctly, but so you'll have that with this kit too. So that's kind of cool.
Have you reckon those are Sazabi funnels from the Verka?
I think so. That's what people have been. Yeah, other people have been saying, and it certainly looks like that. So
that's cool. And it's so nice than not having like 2 of them in open mode and then just 6 of them enclosed.
Yeah, right.
Well, still, the big question that it seems like people have is why they didn't make this a master grade and use the master grade Gyaradoga frame.
Yeah.
That's Damn. Now I'm sad. I didn't think of that.
Well, just buy both kits and fit the armor on the other one.
No, I don't want to do any more armor fitting. No more.
I think this would be just fine. I think I was talking to someone who was messaging me about that, And I was just saying, like, that'd be a lot of work for basically just a slight improvement in articulation. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, it would be more for, like, I guess me and Tim would be knowing there's a full inner frame inside. That would be
Yeah. Really wouldn't be too much to gain from that, but it would have been cool. I guess he might have had like a little bit more armor separation, maybe, or some gimmicks or something included with that if it was a master grade. But
I'm glad this has come out. I was before I was doing the Gunpla, I was tossing up doing the Yagadoga, the 1/144. So I'm glad I didn't, because a 1/100 I'd like to do more.
We talked about in our chat too about these kind of lines on the leg too.
Yeah, just random ugly
odd.
panel lines.
People in the chat, we were saying that they look like they got a customizer who just does panel lines on Gunpla to do the designs for them. They just look not aesthetically well done, but they're there.
Yeah.
More of an afterthought.
Yeah.
Totally.
And they don't make much sense mechanically either, you know?
Yeah, I think that's the main thing.
Yeah.
And it's really kind of only on the legs that's like the worst offender. On the shield, it's kind of goofy too, but on everywhere else, it looks kind of okay.
That's what I think I messaged, and I said it's like the person that got to design it when they did like the kit. All they had time for was the leg and the shield, and they're like, "Sorry guys, that's all I got." Oh, yeah.
Everything else is like kind of okay.
Nice, yeah.
Shoulders a bit weird with that.
Yeah, I dig the shields. Those look pretty nice.
Yeah. And everything else, like the waist, it's pretty much just all like the little notches and stuff. It's nothing really too much.
Yeah.
When's this? August?
September.
September. Okay.
Yeah, I think there was that image of the timeline here. You can see on the side, the Master Grade Jagan is in July. Really?
July.
Yeah, July. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
July, that was great.
RG.
Christmas is coming early this year, kids.
Oh,
RG Sazavi, and then Yakatoga after that. So it's Char's counterattack, and then
we'd have
after that it'll be the real great new Gundam.
Oh, yes, please, that'd be so cool.
I don't know that for sure, by the way. I'll just point that out, and just in case anyone thinks I'm serious, but
yeah, right.
It's probably not a stretch of the imagination.
Oh man.
Hey, can we Zach? Can you take a look at that infinite dimension Alex conversion?
Yeah, I'll talk about that.
Yeah, look at this thing. This is
yeah, I was looking at this the other day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I like everything above the ankles.
Okay.
Oh,
the feet.
Yeah, the feet.
Look at them. The feet are too small.
Yeah, they're pretty tiny. But this is using the Origin Master Grade.
Yeah.
Right.
As a base, I believe.
Oh
yeah.
Gosh, that's so cool.
Yeah,
isn't it?
nice.
Got all the right boxy angles on it, man.
Yeah. Oh, look at the comparison. That's the original Master Grade crap Alex. Oh. For anybody that's not built this kit, and if you haven't, you're probably lucky. This was so bad. It was bad when it came out. Let's put it that way.
Was it
and I don't get. Oh God, it was early 2000s. I don't get down on kits because you can fix them and everything, but this one was just so bad. I just can't help myself. I got to get down on it. It was terrible. The head was all squatty and bleh, yeah. And look at the feet. The feet were just god awful.
It's like Duplo or something feet.
Yeah.
It was like zero detail.
Right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
And they had the rubber joint covers for the shoulders and everything.
Oh,
ones that everybody hates. Yeah, really bad.
What's that armor called?
I wish they would
Cobham armor or something.
Chobham or something.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I wish they would have kept the shoulders closer to the original shoulder design, though. I like the shape of the original shoulders.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of the, I'm all about the panel line theory, the front skirts, those vertical panel lines for the panel, that I would never put those on because I'm like, that's vertical, it breaks it up. I want those to be solid pieces. But I'm okay with them. But what do you guys think?
Well, it looks like they end at the bottom with vents.
Yeah.
So
they seem to logically follow.
Yeah, in theory, if the top of the skirt obviously has a vent, maybe for intake, so that may be some sort of thruster point. So theoretically, if if the bottom of the vent is an output vent, then there's probably something behind that that would need maintenance. So for me, I mean, if that's the case, then I think it makes sense. Aesthetically, I'm like, eh.
Yeah, aesthetically, I'm like, oh, that's a bit of a big call to make doing this vertical.
Yeah.
Good on them. I do like it. Yeah, it's different.
It is different. That's that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Oh, looks nice. Gosh.
Yeah.
The legs almost look, I don't know, they look strange, almost too long. I don't know if I've ever said that about any Gundam kid before, but
I'm
something about that, and they look.
I'm thinking it's because the inner calves are big like semicircular thing. It just makes them look even more bell bottomy.
That's a good point.
Like if they weren't that big, if they were just kind of like normal GM kind of calves, maybe they wouldn't look as long and flary.
Yeah,
they're a bit bulbous.
Well, if you look at where the hands land on the in relation to the top of the legs, I mean, look at the master grade. The hands almost come down to the top of the knees. Yeah, where the ID version, I mean, it's just right there at the top of the thighs. So yeah, it's got some
really their RX-72 gun now.
What's that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's take a look at it.
A lot of it, just the kind of overall, it's kind of shit.
This one. Damn, they do good photos, eh?
Yeah, they do.
Oh man.
We'll use this opportunity to also shout out Musegan Hobby.
In the chat, a horizontal line scribed across those front skirts might help. That's what I would normally do if I was doing the panel lines. That's why the vertical ones were interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe to break it up a bit. Have like a sub hatch.
The torso and the shoulders are really similar. Look at that. And that, especially the torso. The chest, it's like exactly the same.
Yeah, except for the top
part.
Yeah, the top guns, yeah.
But
interesting.
A common thing for Infinite Dimension, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe it's their style.
Even the upper arm is like exactly the same too.
And the upper legs, I just noticed. Exactly the same, yeah.
Huh. Just milking the kit. Oh, how disgusting.
How dare they make money?
How dare they not want to make new molds that cost us
yeah, there you go.
Oh, RX. Oh man.
Actually, yeah. Between the two, I prefer this take on the RX more so than the RX, personally, but
it's got better balance.
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I don't know for sure because I haven't built it. You know, maybe the ankles are really weak and it just falls over, but
totally.
Oh, aesthetically, I meant.
I was just joking.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Approximately about $100 for this. It's usually
that's
about
not,
go for.
Yeah, it's not terrible. And then they'll throw in some the armor and the weapons packs and everything else for another, $50, $75 a piece.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool to do the armor for them.
Is that really good for like a resin kit? Like I'm like $100. That sounds really good for that many parts. It's not like maybe half of the kit new parts. Is that good, guys, or is it kind of just?
I mean, for what it is, yeah, I'd say so. But they haven't in the past included like weapons and stuff. So you have to buy the weapons separately, which is kind of shitty, in my opinion.
Doesn't include the V-fin.
Yeah, right. You can have the entire kit, but the head, we're going to sell that separately, and you're going to charge you $75 for it.
So like here on here is, for example, you can see for the Gundam they sold like weapons packs separately. You can see that.
Holy shit!
Wow,
almost $200 just for the weapons.
That seems.
That's weird.
Like there's
only two of them.
Reason for that. I think that's I think that's a set of the armor and the weapons, I would say, because I know this site. The reason why I'm showing this site too is because the owner's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Shout out, but like, I'm sure there's some reason for that. Why this is particularly expensive.
Metal parts.
Yeah.
No base kit required. I think this is just the weapons, dude.
Maybe you're right.
Wow.
Ouch.
That is pretty crazy. But yeah. Strange, considering that like the other things are like other sets, like 85 for the Providence, 93.
It must be just very limited.
110.
The Sazabi was kind of the same way, wasn't it? Like
it was 2 sets, yeah.
Yeah, and the weapons were like stupid expensive.
Doesn't look like they have it in here on here anymore, but yeah. Oop. Oh, there was. Well, shit. Well, I had that up. I should have shown that to you. There was another resin kit though that came out that was pretty cool. That we'll maybe take a look at since we're talking about stuff that's coming out and resin kits. It was Extreme Squad. There's it's like a SD style Astria F type. There it is. This thing.
I just don't get the SD. Like, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I've just yet to get into
on board of this.
Yeah.
But I mean, clearly,
design. Yeah.
Clearly, everyone knows that the Astria is the best version of the Exia. So.
Yes. Yes.
We can all say that with certainty. And like the full armor, like full weapons, kind of F type with the 4 shields and everything is really cool. They're not really doing it justice. They only have a few photos here. I've seen more photos of this, but it does look really nice if you're into that sort of thing.
Yeah, still that's affordable.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but actually, I'm complaining.
That's
but no, super cheap.
That would be the pre-order price. I think that's
pre-order price. Yeah.
The pre-order price, which is 10%. So just add a 0 on that. Yeah. That's I don't know. That's pretty much it for news. There really wasn't a whole lot of stuff that's come out this past cycle.
Well,
like,
speaking of SDs, there's the new SD line.
Yeah, that just came out. Friday.
Something like that. Yeah. I didn't know they made oh god, now I completely forgot the name. Oh my god. The big red one
big red
Nightingale.
One.
Thank you. Yes, Nightingale. They had a Nightingale version of that. I was shocked. I was like, man, that looks really cool.
Yep. There's 2P Bandai versions of the HGUC Gelgood coming out as well. Those were announced. Kind of.
Oh, there was the most recent. Geez, I can't think. IBO. There's like a new frame or something like that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was yesterday they announced it, wasn't it?
What?
There's like Zach, come on, man.
Yeah, it was floating around the groups.
Oh man, you're not.
What are you on about?
Right there, second one.
Ichiketsu. No, just second post on the blog.
This one?
Yeah.
I saw Brax post this, and I thought it was just some artwork that he did or that he got online.
Oh, nah.
I didn't even pay attention to it.
Nah, this was all over the Facebook groups and everything yesterday, and I didn't know what it was at first either. But then I actually read one of the posts. I'm like, oh, interesting. So maybe a prequel or something like that is what people are saying.
The same for me. I didn't really pay attention to it. I thought it's just some artwork that some IBO fan was like creaming his pants over.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Is that like a triple V fin, like a commander fin and a normal V fin together?
It looks like it. I kind of dig it.
Yeah, it's different.
You know, it's kind of got the traditional sword and shield, and it's big armored shoulders and everything. I kind of like it, surprisingly.
I like the vents on the ankles. They're like, hang on, we gotta put the vents on. He goes, man, just stick them to my feet. I don't care. Like,
yeah, right.
Upside down.
Yeah. it came with like IKEA instructions, and they're supposed to go like here on the side of the leg.
Yeah.
The ones
I lost
that,
the Allen key.
Lost the Allen key. One teeny tiny Allen key for a big 20-meter Gundam. Yes.
so this is supposed to be like the original Barbatos Gundam.
Oh.
Oh, right, okay.
I don't know. No, I'm just saying.
Okay.
It does share a lot of similarities, but on the other hand, a lot of the Gundams in the series shared a lot of similarities, so it's not really too much.
Yeah.
On.
The drawings are crazy. Like you almost can't make out what you're looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These,
Angles galore. Yeah.
those are always tough to look at. They're really cool, like graphically, but yeah, it's kind of like hard to look at.
It's more monster-like, really, isn't it? And mech-like.
Yeah.
Well, I think that was the intent, behind the original designs,
That's it.
made to strike fear into the hearts of the mobile armors or whatever.
More like a melee fighter rather than a
This looks like a different one from that one. This is two different Gundams, actually.
Yeah.
The head, V-fin, the shape's totally different. This one looks a lot more like the Vidar.
Yeah. I dig that one. I like the head shape. Got the two front horns and then kind of got the two backward sweeping side horns. I like it, actually.
And this, I don't know if these are grenades or whatever, but they kind of look like grenades there. And you can see like mounted on the back of his arm. It looks like this like huge ICBM or something he's got on there.
Nice.
Probably is a big drill or something, but
the drill.
well, that would make more sense for IBO.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess so.
This is it's going to be like a backstory manga, like the original Vidar versus the original Barbatos. There you go.
Nice.
Grandfathers, yes.
I don't know.
I do love me some prequels.
It's the Star Wars.
I was just about to say that.
Wow. Yeah. Well, there's always an exception to the rule. Oh, man.
Yeah, not a whole lot really in terms of new stuff. But what big show is coming up? Tokyo Model Expo or something?
Good question. I don't know.
In August, I think usually isn't there a big show?
I don't know. Let's see. Ricardo in the chat says it's an IBO radio drama.
What?
The fuck?
Isn't there a stage show coming out? I heard that a while ago.
Yeah, what's up with that too?
Yeah.
Stage show.
Really?
Stage show.
How the hell is that going to be? Oh, and that wasn't that was pretty good.
It's
Double O.
Double O.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How?
It's just like feet coming in on the stage like that, and then that's it.
Right.
Yeah, there's
Oh my God.
Wonderfest. Yeah, Ricardo's pointing out there's Wonderfest, but obviously it's not like dropping a bunch of big announcements at Wonderfest, I don't think.
Yeah.
Imagine if they did like a Gundam musical.
I was just thinking like Lion King with like
That'd be the worst.
and they got the Gundam head on top. Musical. Oh man.
No, just no. I can't do it.
We
I
need
just
to
can't do it.
make that, guys.
It should be done as a parody, yes.
Oh, they're the worst.
That's so good.
I could definitely see like Japan turning the Origin or just like 0079 into a stage production.
Probably.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the only time I would ever watch a Gundam musical is if they did it to the theme of like West Side Story. When you're a Fed, you're a Fed, you're a Fed. You know what I mean? For those of you that have seen West Side Story, I saw it like in middle school when I was forced to watch it, like for music class and stuff. So,
Right.
so bad. So bad. Anyway, go watch it. You'll understand what I mean. Anyway,
Sure.
Well, thank you for the news there, Zach.
Hey, my pleasure.
Appreciate it. Hey, buddy. All right. So we're just taking our time today, guys. We're just talking, just having a good time, hanging out, doing our thing. We don't really have a topic. We don't have a guest, obviously. We're just chilling. So again, if you guys have any questions mark it as question in the chat and shoot it over to us. We'll hopefully answer it for you and stuff. So
put it in all caps. I haven't seen his. Have you guys seen Alex in the chat? I'm not sure if he's.
Yeah, I have.
He's been in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doof.
Josh, Josh brought up something just in our chat here about the thoughts on the upcoming RE kit. This is probably the RE line is probably my favorite line to theorize about because it really could be so many different things that I think you guys would agree that we would really want. It's like this like really like obscure, cool like UC designs.
Yeah,
it's hard to guess though, isn't it?
Like that, I think guys like us who are really into that. And so like I don't know. I keep saying that I think that something from Sentinel could like a Mark V or a Nero would be really cool.
ZakuAurelius.
Kind of, I don't know. Huh? A ZakuAurelius?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Oh my.
I need to look it up. I forget what it looks like.
Oh god, it's that yellow one with the face, and it's got the.
It's the face one, the bug face.
Yeah. It's like the T-Rex of Gundam designs.
That was a really good impression of a ZakuAurelius from ZakuAurelius.
That was
change my name for a month. Change my YouTube name to ZakuAurelius. No, Josh, we looked at that on the last episode of G-Check. We looked at that custom ZakuAurelius that you brought up.
Yep,
that was actually cool. But it's
did one in the GBWC in 2015, and it looked really cool. I'm like, what's that little orange dude? Of course, he didn't look as squinty smiley.
There you go. That's an idea for like an upcoming like giveaway or contest. Just tell people like take a selfie of your best ZakuAurelius face.
That's good to happen.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh my.
Imagine looking at that contest without any context.
Oh my god.
What the hell is going on?
That'd be great.
Pictures of people doing this.
So you guys out there.
It would be like looking at a Ricky Gervais selfie.
Yes.
You know, for those of you that don't know, Ricky Gervais is an English comic who on social media does just some of the absolute worst selfies, and they're intended, right?
Yeah.
A lot of them, it's him in the bathtub, and he's just like here, like this, and he's got his double chin going and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so bad, but oh man. That would be funny as hell.
That was like a video kind of trend going around where people would they'd be having their camera like this, and they're looking at it like this, and then they go like that, and they bring and it would just make everybody look so ugly. It was great. Yeah.
Okay. Real quick, just going back to our previous conversation, Zach, give me the screen real quick. I gotta show you guys something that Ricardo sent me, and this is pretty damn funny. So I gotta show you guys this. So we were talking about West Side Story.
Oh my god. No way.
That is awesome. Gundam Side Story.
Oh, dude.
When you're a Zeke, you're a Zeke, you're a Zeke. Holy hell. Thank you for that, Ricardo. That made my morning right now. Nice. All right, Zach, go ahead and take that screen away from me.
The cringe was way too strong with that.
Oh, it was so good. I'm keeping this. So great. So great. All right.
Like on your next build, you gotta do like some kit and then just print that as like a poster, as just like the backdrop. Have your kit that's like in front of that.
Oh, I know, right? That would be hilarious. Jesus. All right. So we have a question in the chat from Genesis. Any thoughts on the GBWC so far?
That I can think of.
Not too many.
Josh's entry, so.
Yeah, you saw the winner before, so I don't know what other thoughts there will be.
I mean, I haven't seen much coverage from it, so I don't think there's been many country contests
Yeah.
happening thus far. I think they still have a few more months to get into them. So,
I don't remember. Like ours is in 2 weeks in Australia. We're a month earlier this year, so maybe
yeah,
we're one.
yeah. I think you guys are. I think you guys are really early.
Okay. So all the other countries don't even bother because the gold is coming from our country anyway. So anyway,
That would be nice.
I can give you updates on a couple of the Aussie guys. I don't have any photos, of course, to show you, but James Denise, who got second place last year, he had the the Zigok coming out from under the waterfall.
Yeah.
He's got this big diorama. I can't remember what the kits are, but he's got it's almost like a army base in the side of a mountain, and he's got trees and fences and everything like that. And then he showed me another photo, and like the ground level where the Gundam is, you look underneath, and there's a whole underground base, like hangar thing with people and stuff.
Wow.
So he always does this multi-level thing, and around the back you can see more people. So he finished like a few weeks ago. So he's super glad to be done. And
Yeah,
then,
I think I've seen that.
he does. Yeah, it's gonna be really cool.
Yeah.
And Kieran, who got first place last year with the PG Banshee, he's working on. He has shared a couple photos, sort of pirate themed, and a bit of a front of a boat, like out of real wood. And so I haven't seen too many photos of it, but I think he's madly working on it. And I'm getting it done in time. But his is gonna be one.
He's doing the crossbone, right?
I think it's a crossbone. Yeah.
The pirate crossbone, yeah.
Leg, so full pirate theme, with a whole front of a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
paint on that looks killer.
Next level. Yeah.
Nice.
I think that's it for. And then Lance, who won in 2016.
16,
with the Trans Am. He's working on Quanta. That's going to be doing the whole bits apart floating thing.
Nice.
And he's hoping to submerge the whole like it in resin. I'm thinking. And he messaged me and he goes, "Oh yeah, man, I'm doing painting now, and resin will happen next week." Lol. And I'm like,
"Oh man,
tried it out," and he's like, "Nah, it'll be fine." So I'm sure he's got it. I'm sure he's got it all sorted. It just scares the hell out of me because I just don't know resin. Yeah.
So is he talking about encasing the whole thing in resin?
I may have misheard him, but I think that's what he said, because that's the only reason why you use resin for that kind of mode. So I'm thinking, yeah, he may have changed it since then. But
oh my,
that is ambitious.
Yeah.
And risky as hell.
Yeah. Oh man, exactly. Because people in the chat, if you don't know, resin heats up because of the chemical reaction when you mix the two parts, and if you mix too much of it together, it all heats up, and it'll just like melt and disintegrate paint and plastic on the inside. So you got to do it in little stages. Yeah.
So see, that's actually dangerous too, because then there'll be separations in that clear.
Yep.
So you got to do it in one dump, or else there's going to be layers to it. You know what I mean?
Then do you have to use a slower curing resin so that it doesn't heat up?
Yeah. Okay. You have to use a resin that's like a 24-hour cure.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so that's
and even then, with that amount, yeah. And who knows? Yeah, and then also who knows if the resin attacks the paint or the clear coat. Man, that's so risky. But if he pulls that off, that will be amazing.
It will look so cool. Yeah, I really hope he does. Yeah.
Oh,
so I'm
man.
going in 2 weeks, and I am really excited to see what everybody's bringing. It's going to be cool. Yeah.
Oof. I can't even imagine that. That gives me tingles just thinking about it.
Like nearly fainting at the thought.
Yeah, right. Because I mean, I've seen other encasements done before. My friend Clem out on the West Coast, one of those Gundam guys, Clem and Eng, Gamma Banray, for those of you that know. He did a Suzabi Verka, but then he encased the shield in clear resin and made that like the base for the Verka to sit on.
I feel like I've seen that.
Yeah, it floated around a couple years ago, but it was really cool. Yeah, I mean, you can get some just stupid cool, effects, with clear resin encasing stuff. But man, it's risky, super risky.
Oh boy, yeah. Oh,
Man, putting all that work into a kit and then like,
Yep.
ooh. Oh my. Alrighty then.
Speaking of Gundam faces, I've just been doing a little bit of crafting here, and I'm gonna see if this works. This is so
Oh
stupid.
Jesus.
Yeah, okay, and I got my Gaia notes. Okay, hang on.
Are we doing low cost cosplay here?
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, give him the screen. Give him the screen because I don't think it came through.
Yeah, here we go. Sorry. There you go, Josh. Show us.
Holy shit!
my
Look at that.
God, it's the RX 78. Can't tell the difference.
Jesus.
Man, quality television show. So I'll be selling this on my Patreon. It's the 1,000 a month tier. You'll get that, and you'll get the bite paintball as well.
The Kickstarter.
The
Oh
Kickstarter.
man. Yeah,
There you go. Oh,
that's great.
it worked. I thought it would, and it did. See, anything I do just turns out flawless, guys. I'm telling you.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of something that you did, we need, and I was thinking about this the other day, we need a second round of the Verka or the Ver Logic.
Oh, we do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
We need to make that happen again.
Man. So people in the chat, if you don't know what Verlogic is, where have you been? This is like the biggest thing in Gundam.
Yeah, right.
It's an idea we came up with, and it's basically the most simplified Gundam. It's a cube with a single gun right on the front, and it just rockets through and shoots, and that's it. And it's called Verlogic because it's the most logical design, because a cube is the most logical design. And the pilot gets put inside the logic. The logic is about 100 meters, right, Simon? 100 meters cubed?
Yeah. 100 meters cubed.
Pilot sits in there in a tiny chair in the middle, and they don't get in or out. They get sealed in. It gets built around them. And basically, it's like a sacrifice. It's like a slow burn kamikaze, sort of. And you just live the rest of your life in there. And people are really happy, and they're privileged to be in it. There's what?
There's no Wi-Fi.
And there's no there's a 24K modem, because that's when they got locked in.
Yeah, right.
And some people have like little herb and veggie gardens in there, or maybe a little pinball machine or an arcade basketball or something like that, just to pass the time when they're not battling. So you can check out the Facebook group, Gundam Version Logic Official Facebook group, and a bunch of builds are on there. And we did it like probably last year or something. And I did one, Tim did one, Zach did one. Did you do one, Simon?
I did, yeah.
What was yours?
It had like the unicorn thrusters on it.
Yes.
And it had loads, like an extreme amount of weaponry.
The mega stuff. In fact, how can I forget? Oh my gosh, the high mobility.
We're still waiting on Jim's.
Oh, Jim. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
because didn't he put LEDs in his?
I think he's got separating Banshee sort of thing, Psycho Frame. Yeah,
he had the transforming one.
Yeah. And there's a guy on Instagram and on YouTube. If you guys follow him, Merritt Fieldman, he's doing a Sazabi version logic.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's getting into it, but it's an off and on build. It's really cool.
I started watching that because I'm like, sweet, somebody else is doing one. Because for a while it was just ridiculous when anybody else would be starting one. They're like starting it, and I'm like, this is a stupid idea. This is fantastic. And I saw his, and I watched his work in progress, and I quickly stopped being going, this is stupid, and then just being amazed at how he was fitting it all together, and he's putting in pegs, posts, and stuff. And it's funny how serious it is now. It's great. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, it's great. It's a movement.
Man, I think it should be an annual thing.
Yes.
I think yes. No, good idea, guys. Okay, we might have to do a reader or viewer submission sort of participation thing as well.
Yeah, we got to get that going again.
Yeah,
definitely get it going, and with the nicknames too. The nicknames were the best.
The nicknames for the kids?
No, for all of us. Like I was like, Simon called me like the Cuboid Pope.
Oh yeah,
you remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Those were the best. Those are the best.
Forgot about that. Yeah.
Nice. So definitely version logic 2.0. I think version logic Verka.
Verka?
Maybe. I don't know. 2.0, 3.0.
Alex suggested we should do a trapezoid next.
Trapezoid?
Version trapezoid.
Hmm.
So is
Or
it just like,
or a
it's like-
sphere.
and then it, like when it turns on
Maybe-
sideways, it just disappears? Is it like a plane trapezoid?
Nice.
Or a dodecahedron.
Dodeca.
Take it to the next level.
Jesus. Oh my. Geometry, nerds, geometry. Awesome.
Question: what is the best Gundam in your opinion? Well, it's a ZakuAurelius.
I think we're in
That's what it is.
agreement.
We answered that before. Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Someone else had a question too. I wanted to address because I see a few people ask this is about SWAT asked, do I think Bandai will make more Full Metal Panic kits? And I would say I doubt it. They made the Arbalest and the 2 different Gernsback kits, and I think that's probably going to be it. Like, because they did this exact same thing with Pacific Rim. They only made the 3 kits, and then what was the other? There's another series too. Something else just recently. The Bandai did that where they just only made a couple kits from the series, and that's it.
A Valve Rave. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was that, but I don't know. Anyway, I would say probably not for that one. Would be my guess. I don't know. Have you guys built those yet?
No, I haven't.
I have not.
Very nice, actually.
Yeah.
Small. Here's the Gernsback. I guess I can show you. I think is Josh still presenting? No.
Like high grade kind of level, but with really nice detail.
They're kind of like between high grade and real grade.
Cool.
Like the details and like part separation is more closer to real grade. Focus. There we go. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah.
Really nicely detailed, but they're
That's
pretty
nice.
small, and they don't have like the full inner frame of a real grade. But like the movability, everything is all really nice. They look really good, and they're a little bit larger than 1/44 scale Gundam, slightly.
So maybe on the size of maybe like the F91 Master Grade?
A little bit smaller than that, kind of between.
Small. Okay.
Maybe similar to like a high grade unicorn, like a larger.
Okay.
44
Maybe
scale.
like a frame arms kit or something like that.
Kind of similar like that.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, they're definitely much more detailed than like normal high grade kits. So it's kind of in between. And the same thing too was with the Pacific Rim kits were the same way, really high detailed. They don't have anything like a full inner frame or anything like that. And a couple of similar Star Wars kits, but like the K2SO Star Wars kit is also relatively simple build with super high detail.
Nice.
So my guess would be Bandai's not going to make any more of those. That was just kind of a one-time thing. Plus, just for how much they have to pay. I think Bandai is kind of stingy, like for having to pay for licenses for stuff. Like they'll do it when they need, but like when they can just keep making Gundam kits where they don't have to do that, like why?
Yeah.
Nice.
Because it's like a literal investment for them. They spend this money, can they get it back on the kits, and then that's it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So if they start like with Gundam, they can branch out and make all this kind of more obscure stuff that they know maybe won't sell as much as like the main ones. But for something like where they're paying a lot for the licensing fee for it, they're not going to make a bunch of different variations.
Yeah. And you have to think about popularity of the series too, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of Full Metal Panic fans out there, but if they start getting like making 5, 10, 15 different Full Metal Panic suits, I don't know how much people are really going to be into that. But
I think they're going to do 5 or 6 more, and then you can transform them all into the Master Grade Kshatriya. That's what they're going to do.
there you go.
Awesome.
That's how we're going to do it.
Nice.
Somebody in the chat said, where is it? Question, would the redo of Virgil Logic, would it be called Virlogic Revive? So I was thinking that's a good idea. But can you have anything? Version Logic is the purest form. So another version, it would just have to be Version Logic, more logic.
Mm.
So we'll
Extreme logic.
Re-logic. Yeah. The
Gunpla
original
Talk.
was it
Re-logic, I like that.
Re-logic.
Yeah. RE Logic, like
Mm.
RE 100.
Real extra logic.
Yeah.
Reboot.
Reboot. Oh man, your hair sticks up so high. Yes.
Is there a bit of static in there, Zach?
It's just all sweat, my dog.
Have
It's
you
just-
been on a trampoline?
No, in the chat, Gunpla Paul suggested doing a version logic in triangles shape instead of square. That'd be cool.
Yeah, like a pyramid. That would be kind of neat.
Pyramid.
Oh, yeah.
I would try that.
Is that logic though?
I know. See, that's the thing, because the original theory is that the cube was just the pinnacle.
Yeah.
Mm.
But people have strayed away from the cube a little bit, you know, with
And
certain
that's-
designs.
That's a whole nother show we're going to do straight after this. I got 2 hours of talking about that.
That's it. Really. Pythagoras theory of forms for the next 4 hours.
Yeah, right.
Oh man! Somehow we get negative viewers.
Look, there's -4 viewers.
Yeah. We owe other people views. Nice. Well, no, I should say Zach owes other people views.
Oh man. Oh, and
Jeez.
Rico, he says, if the version logic is resurrected, count me in. His logic was great. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
See, that's the thing. There's a lot of people on the version logic thing, man. We definitely got to do that again. That was fun. That was so much fun.
Pure logic, double logic. Yeah, Jeff's coming in. Pure logic. Oh man.
Illogical, Alex said.
Illogic.
Pure logic.
Ooh, that could be interesting. Version illogical, and
But
just
that would
goes
just-
stupid.
No,
Yeah,
that-
just goes stupid shapes and everything.
That's just this, because any Gundam's illogical.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
But
I
no,
like that. I like the idea of making something that's completely illogical, though.
yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, because I
Like
had
one leg longer than the other and stuff.
Oh yes.
Or
The
just
Gundam-
build it in the shape of a G with a V fin on it.
Yeah. It works.
Oh my.
Really, I guess if you're going for the most illogical shape, then a cube is right. So
cubes. I mean, probably the extension of it would just be a wall that just goes through space like that. So it's like side on, but it's just so much area to catch bullets and stuff.
or just
Or-
not a wall,
Can't
but
be it.
not a wall, but turn that. It's just a flat, like a plate,
So it's completely
just
two-dimensional.
rising up through space
Just
indefinitely, producing gravity.
ah,
Right.
good. That was good, man. You led us into that slowly.
Oh god.
I did have an idea.
Conspiracy. Actually, that's actually what all Gundams already are. It's just a conspiracy.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's just covering it up.
Mm.
And NASA.
So,
I had an
Oh,
idea.
man.
First did logic because that was logical, and then I'm like, I'd love to do a scout version. And so the Gundam doesn't have any guns or anything, so it is just a cube just going through space. But then to make it even worse, it doesn't even have thrusters. It just gets launched out of the main shuttle and then just goes into space like that. And then beams back the messages like, oh, the enemies are over here. And then it just keeps going off into
just
space.
gets quieter and quieter.
Quiet and quieter. Loses radio transmission and just dies. But yeah, he was a scout. Yeah, that's it.
Oh man. Maybe an EWAC version. Version logic.
So it's a cube with the big thing on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that
Cube
big
plate on it.
disc. Yeah.
Man, that's
And
I'm
a really long
brainstorming
stick.
ideas.
what was that, Symes?
Just like a really long stick that points out the top with a big disc on the top. It's almost like
Oh,
the Enterprise.
It would be
We
so
can have a whole episode of just version logic talk.
It'd be so cool if one GBWC, if somehow everybody got into it and it was only logics. I think we've had that idea before.
That would be the best troll, I think,
Yeah.
ever.
Kawaguchi comes out and he's like, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah.
And we're like, "Man, you have to choose a gold, silver, and bronze. You have to. One of them's going to
Yeah.
Japan."
Yeah.
Or if Bandai
But I mean,
released
it would
Master
still
Grade.
qualify though, because you're using, if you do use parts from a kit,
Mm,
I mean, that you could call that your base kit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say, Simon? Bandai something?
Yeah, if Bandai just suddenly released a Master Grade Logic.
Oh my God.
So good.
Yeah. The lawsuit
Yeah.
would start.
all like
Nice.
super nice and super detailed, like the master grade ball.
Yeah,
I love
So
it.
much.
but it will still have stickers.
Of course.
Oh, no water slides for you.
That's it.
Oh my. Cool. All right, so we're definitely going to get back on that version logic thing, guys, because that was fun. Obviously, it's a lot of fun talking about it and everything too. So we definitely got to get back on that. But let's see, we got a half hour. We're going to finish up with some drawing exercises in a little bit. But I thought of a cool little thing the other day, and we're gonna have some fun here. Now, if you guys have ever seen Fight Club, there's a scene where Brad Pitt and Ed Norton are talking, and I won't spoil Fight Club if you haven't seen it, but they are talking to one another and they're asking themselves, hint hint, if you could fight one historical person, who would it be and why? So, as a way to kind of bring that into Gunpla, we're going to go around and kind of throw out historical figures, and then we'll try to guess which mobile suit that historical figure would then pilot. So let's go first. Let me go first. Oh, that's a good one. Ben Franklin, go.
Ooh. Okay. Geez, I gotta think.
My mind always goes to something from G Gundam, and that's too obvious.
Now, while you guys are thinking about it, let me explain. For those of you out there, I know we have an international audience, but Ben Franklin was a colonial kind of Renaissance man here in the U.S. He was the guy that put the kite up in the air with the key, and it electricity struck and all that good stuff. He was also an inventor and a statesman, ambassador, all that good stuff. Very, very, again, a Renaissance man. He could do a ton of stuff. So that's who Ben Franklin is, if you're not familiar. But anyway, guys, Ben Franklin, go. Who do we? What's he doing? What's he gonna pilot?
Oh, okay. So wait, we're coming up with what he's gonna pilot. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What mobile suit would Ben Franklin pilot?
My mind went right to like Victory.
Victory. Interesting. Okay.
Wow.
Oh yeah. What's the Italian one that has like a crazy cape? I don't know if it's ever been in a kit. No, it's like Napoleano or something. Is there one like that?
The French one.
No idea.
A French one?
Liberty, isn't it? Liberty Gundam, is it? I don't
know. Just because he's politician-y, I'm just thinking he'd be in one of those.
Huh? You're talking about the
more from Napoleon.
Wasn't that the Rose Gundam?
Rose, sorry, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, the Rose. He was the ambassador to France, though, so that there might be a connection.
That fits.
Yeah,
that's why I thought of it, because I knew that. Yeah.
Yeah. You know your American colonial history, right, Josh? Come on.
Yep.
Well, I mean, if we're talking G Gundam and a famous American, then obviously it's got to be the Maxter. Can you just imagine Benjamin Franklin?
Yeah.
And the Maxter. There you go.
Yeah.
I gotta look. I just don't know my names. Oh yes, great.
It was.
I mean, history does show that Ben Franklin was kind of brash. So, yeah, I could see that. I could see Maxter. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, that's a tough one.
That is tough. But that's the fun of it. That's the fun of it, you know?
How about, say, Nikolai Tesla?
Oh, Tesla. Good one.
Well, his weapons have to be like crazy arc electric stuff.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Going zapping people, yep.
Huh.
There's only Gundam has like a whip, electric whip weapon.
Yeah. Almost like what you call it from Gundam Wing.
Epion.
Epion, yeah.
Yeah, I think
that's not exactly a lightning.
Or
And
the
it's kind of like more experimental, a bit more dangerous, I guess.
Yeah.
Because maybe we could do, you choose a Gundam that you reckon they'd be, and then you can add a weapon in that suits him even more.
Hmm.
Yeah. See, I was thinking the first thing that came to my mind when you said Tesla was like the end variation of Gundam Unicorn, where he's got the green crystals and all kinds of weird shit's happening, you know, electrical fields and all that. That's kind of what I thought. So I'd say the end version of Gundam Unicorn. That's my answer.
What's the actual name of that? Final version or something?
It's the
Awakened version?
no.
Unicorn version, green spiky.
Spiky, crystally green.
Luminous crystal body.
That's a mouthful. Jesus.
Benadra, he like yelled out. He's like, NTD luminous crystal body.
Oh.
So catchy.
There was like, there was a crystal body button that was just there the whole time. He just hadn't pushed it yet.
Nice.
Why don't I use that?
Oh, no, I wasted it. I gotta wait for the cooldown.
Yeah. So what's everybody else's answer? Josh, Zach, what do you Tesla, Nikola Tesla? What would he pilot?
Well, I just reckon it would be like a Sazabi, something with mega funnels, or a Kshatriya, but it's just all electricity going everywhere. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I reckon. Yeah.
Maybe the you guys were talking about like some like electric whip thing. There's just the Goof Custom, because then the Goof Custom also has the Gatling gun. The Gatling gun is kind of like a old timey kind of weapon, right?
Okay. Okay.
That was a thing back in, I don't even know exactly when.
Yeah, is the whip, is that electric? What is that?
It's
heat.
I don't think the Goof Customs is more of just like I guess it's just like a kind of magnet thing with like a wire on it that shoots electricity through it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm thinking of the original Goof with like the snake thing. That.
Oh yeah, the snake thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Goof Customs is not a heat rod. It's what was the name of it? It's called something else anyway. But good boy, Dumba.
So my person from the past would be, I'm going to go with Mr. T.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think that's pretty good. Yeah.
Obviously the Phoenix, the Phoenix narrative version, because it's got those gold chains out the back.
Oh, good one.
And the tall geese, because it's got a Mohican.
Yeah. There you go.
Man.
Yes, this is great. We're already customizing. We're already kit bashing, guys.
Yeah. Man, you know what? I'd have to. I'm gonna bite off Zach here a little bit. I'd have to say the Hayaki Shiki because it's all gold and everything.
Yeah.
Why just have gold chains when you can be all gold? Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Why not, right?
Ain't getting on no plane.
Man. So good.
Well, there's also, I mean, do you think Mr. T would be a UC fan or a Seed fan? Because there's also like the Akatsuki.
Oh, there is too. Yeah.
It's all gold.
Man,
I think he'd be.
I think he'd be UC. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I don't know. Seed's the series for like flashy stuff, and if there's anything Mr. T is flashy.
Yeah, because I'm thinking he's old, but he is flashy.
I don't know. Yakushiki is gold, but I mean, like, it's more of like that'd be like I don't know. That'd be like a gold Mustang, whereas like Akatsuki would be more like a gold Lamborghini. And I think Mr. T would be like a gold Lamborghini guy.
It needs to have more tackiness to it. Yeah.
More Mohawk. Nice. Nice. All right, Zach, who you putting up?
For the person. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Bill Murray.
Oh, good one.
Man.
Bill Murray. It'd have to be something very ironic.
Yeah.
It would be. Oh man.
Oh, okay. RX RX-79 GM head
Yeah.
with the GM head. Yeah, I could see him just being, yeah, I got a GM head.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Or a camoof.
Yeah,
What's a camoof? What the hell is this?
a camoof.
Is it
That's
called a
the
camoof?
That's the
It's a
what was it?
GM,
The
it's a
goof?
mix of a GM that's been captured. Hang on a minute.
I thought it was a goof camouflaged as a
Yeah, it's
That's
like,
right.
a
It's
GM.
a
Yeah.
goof camouflage as a GM, yeah.
Yeah.
Is this from an anime or is this some just weird, like a meme image or something? Is this actually a thing?
I think
Yes,
it was a thing. I think
It
it was
was
in manga.
MS Igloo.
Was it?
Mm.
I never saw Igloo.
Camoof.
there's which is a year or 2 years ago, maybe 2 years ago, some really awesome garage kits came out of the Camoof. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah, I've got one. Mm.
Or would he just like come out as like a Haro and but it would just be his voice and he'd be just like, yeah, whatever, I'm a Haro. Yeah.
I like Ricardo's suggestion in the chat. He said Corin Nander custom Kapul from Tournai.
Nice.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know. He had like the big club.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
So what do you think there, Josh? What mobile suit would Bill Murray pilot?
Man, well, I did just like the Haro, but it's just his voice in it. He's not. He's
Yeah. Okay. Is that your one? Okay.
It's like AI, his intelligence and personality has been downloaded into it. Yeah.
We'll accept that.
The most driest Harrow.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Oh man, like Zach's got some.
Bill Murray as C-3PO.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Wow.
I gotta go to YouTube now to find if someone's already dubbed that, like dubbed Bill Murray lines over C-3PO.
That's awesome.
So happy.
Like Bill Murray from Stripes. It's like, why are you moving so slow? I'm pacing myself, Joel Sargent. Oh, such a good movie. Such a good movie.
I haven't seen that in so long. Wow.
Oh, dude, Stripes is great, man. Awesome. All right, so that was round one. Let's see. Let's go round two, and then we'll move on to our drawing challenge. Let's see. Who am I going to put up? Let's get a good one. Let's go outside of the U.S. Ooh, okay. Simon, this one's for you, buddy. King Henry VIII.
Oh my God.
Now I get lost with all the kings.
Yeah,
Is he
King Henry.
He's the one who had all the wives.
Yeah, Henry VIII liked to behead his wives, divorce his wives, made the Church of England. They had an awesome series called Tudors. Yeah, so he was fat.
He was very fat.
Yeah, he was a big boy.
Hmm.
What do we think, guys? King Henry VIII.
So is it we've got to have an axe in there for the beheading?
Ooh, could be interesting.
Hmm.
He didn't really do it himself, but yeah, that would be a good metaphor.
Yeah, yeah. And whatever suit he's in, whenever he's in the battle, he's just calling the other pilot, like his enemy, just his wives' names, so he can just have a reason to just go at him and try and get the head off. And they're just like, "I'm not your wife. What are you even talking about?" Yeah,
just sounds completely deluded.
yeah.
Totally. I love Josh's brainstorming. It's great.
Oh,
had to be like something like really just over the top, like big, massive, and like very Sue, like the Sazabi or something.
Yeah, very gilded. Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Like those is it the goofs or something, or the Zakus that are coming out with all the gold, silver, like trimming and stuff, the variants?
Yeah, like the Dozel.
Dozel, yeah.
Zaku.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Sazabi, yeah. Some people in the chat are saying the O, which is a good one, but I think the re is the Sazabi, yeah.
Oh, the O.
Alex said the Gushan. That's pretty good.
That could be.
The Sazabi, he's got the big green axe blade things, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking about just like big massive suits too, like at first, but the Gushan and other things I was thinking of, it does seem like actual like fighting suits. I would think like he would be like fighting maybe 5% of the time.
Yeah.
As the king, like he just wants something to like chill back in and like look the part.
Yeah.
Like the Sazabi could do that. The Sazabi like is like really regal looking, and you know it could probably do some real damage in the battlefield, but like he doesn't really have to do anything in it.
Yeah.
I mean, he could just sit back and let the funnels do the work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bunch of teeny tiny little axes flying around, or little guillotines flying around.
Nice. So Simon, what do you think? King Henry VIII. What's he piloting?
I was thinking Zagok because it looks like his proportions.
Yes.
But that's just like aesthetically.
I'm so shocked none of you have said the ZakuAurelius yet.
ZakuAurelius, yeah, go with that.
Yeah.
And then like the Gog would be funny too.
The Gog.
The Gog. Yeah, that's a better one. Yeah.
That would be good, yeah.
Yeah. Just any mobile suit that looks a bit silly, I think.
Yeah. A bit big. Nice. Good.
I just want to wrap that up. I have a bonus round for us.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice. You have a bonus round.
Did we say everyone's answers?
What's that?
Did we do it?
Yeah. We got Henry VIII done. So what's your bonus round there, Zach?
It's actually from Alex. I really liked Alex's suggestion of Ali G.
Ali G.
Man, good one.
Holy shit.
Is it because I is black?
What did you say?
Oh my god.
Hobby High Zach.
Hobby High Zach.
Yeah.
Maybe the Amazing Black Warrior.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's great.
You know, like because he's modelled after what we call in this country chavs.
Would he have whatever he is to bring? I'm just coming up with parts. Have the EWAC on the back, but it's like a DJ turntable.
Yeah.
Respect.
And it'd have to have a really awful paint job with a Jamaican flag on it somewhere.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Oh man.
Gun says respect. Yeah.
Yeah, respect. Yeah. Me Julie. Oh my god. Yeah, dude, I love Ali G. I used to watch the show, saw the movie. That was great. Oh man, this is too much fun.
So many good moments. I think I'm just having more fun just reminiscing about classic moments of the Ali G show.
All right. Oh man.
Playing back all my favorite moments.
Oh hell yeah. All the interviews that he did. Those were great.
I think probably the clip, this is getting off totally off the top of what we're talking about, but I think probably the clip that had me laughing the most ever from Ali G was the clip when he visits the farm and he's talking to the farmer about, and he's like confusing veteran and veterinarian.
Oh no.
Because the guy's, he can't get him straight. The guy is a veteran and he's also a veterinarian, so it's like confusing Ali G even more.
Jesus. Nice.
Oh,
that was fun.
Yeah. Has anybody been more ahead of their time? I don't know. Damn.
Comically, very few.
Yeah, far out.
Very few.
I just remember one was he's training with the US police. You seen that one?
I think so. Yeah.
He thinks he's in a gangster film or something. It's like kicking down doors and stuff.
And doesn't he have that? And he has the habit of holding the gun to the side. And they're like, no, you gotta hold it this way. Yeah. But he just keeps doing this. Oh, fun. All right, for those of you that don't know, go look up Ali G on YouTube and watch as much as you can. You won't regret it. It's super funny. Super funny.
Who know him as Borat mostly and don't know he was Ali G, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
I love Borat as well.
Yeah. And Bruno.
Bruno.
Yeah.
I made the mistake of watching that movie with my in-laws.
Oh no.
It's not a good choice.
The assistant scene.
Yes. When he's spinning in like a windmill. It's too much.
Oh, I can only imagine.
I was just
sitting
bright
there
red.
watching Getting lost.
Yes.
They were just kind of laughing politely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Super British. Oh.
Wow.
Simon's just staring at the screen, just like with blinders on, not wanting to look left or right. Just
That's
like,
it.
holy shit, get through the scene, get through the
I'm
scene.
chosen this film. Oh, that's too much.
Oh my god.
Oh, the music in that movie was just lovely, wasn't it? Oh, and the scenery.
Oh my. Oh. Wow. Good
The old
times.
balls of vacuum cleaner, but yeah, a bit too much.
Oh my. All right, so it's well, we got about 13 minutes here. Let me just throw out one last one. And real quick, we don't even have to go around the room. Just this is Donald Trump.
Oh, geez.
Oh, God. Oh, that's
Psycho
wow.
Gundam. Ba-dum, boom.
There you go.
I was thinking of sending them off in that Logic Scout. Just sending them off.
Yes,
There you
please.
go.
Oh my.
It'd have to be the perfect Xeon. Perfect Xeon, because it's got to be the biggest.
It has to be bigly.
most powerful.
Yeah. Perfect. Amazing.
Good one.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Can you get rid of my legs and just put big thrusters, please? Yes.
Replace
Oh
the
my.
hands with really small hands.
All right. Shall we draw?
Oh yeah. Let's do it. Let's do.
Oh, yeah.
Just real quick. A minute or two drawing challenge.
In the chat, if you have an idea for something for us to draw, what we've done before is we've done like, I don't know, Princess Bear Guy or Halloween Gundam or Monster Gundam, just some kind of topics or something like that. We're all going to draw our own and put them up to show you. Yeah.
Any ideas here, Josh? You're the drawing guy.
I am.
Or Jim Gunpla Fixation as an MS girl.
Oh God, no! I can't do that. No.
Damn,
Where did that idea come from?
Man. Oh, Zach and I have another show where Jim is a MS girl. It's an hour every week. Yeah. That was good. Human Gundam. Cereal box character Gundams. 4th of July themed Gundam.
What?
Japanese idol Gundam.
It doesn't have to be a particular kind of Gundam. It can be something.
Fat RX-78. Oh my God.
Oh, okay, we can all do different ones. So I'm gonna go with cereal box character Gundam. So I'm gonna do a cereal box that's Gundam themed.
I'll do Fat RX-78.
Fat RX-78. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of like I like Paulie's idea there, the Fat RX-78. Yeah, I dig that. All right, so Josh, you want to start us off with a timer?
Yep. Beep.
Done. Let's go.
I don't know which one I want to do. So okay, I guess I'll take one, and it'll be a surprise. You guys have to guess which one it is.
Oh, this is one of my favorite parts of the show, people. We're only doing like what, a minute or two?
Oh, we can just draw. We got like 10 minutes to go, so there's no mad rush. We want quality, basically.
Quality. Fair enough.
Quantity of bad quality. That's what we want.
All right.
So I shouldn't draw with a.
I don't know what this is, but it's not a Fat Gundam.
That's like it's great already, Simon.
Oh, mine is a super fat Gundam.
I've massively messed this up, but it'll be funny. Wow, can feel the tension.
I know, right?
I love all our pen sounds.
I know, right?
This is why YouTube's great. We can do something like this and stream it to people, and people will enjoy it.
Maybe.
I don't know about enjoy. Yeah.
People will, go, why am I still watching?
Okay, let's add some panel lines.
Yes.
Jelly bean looking RX-78 here.
Oh man, we're getting into it. This is great.
We are.
This is so bad. It's so terrible. I can tell I haven't drawn anything for a very long time.
Oh, I know, right?
Why?
Oh man.
Oh. All right, so maybe a minute left. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just doing the finer details on mine.
Yeah, a bit of cross hatching.
Yeah, get that depth in.
I've never done before. There we go. Yeah. Perfect asymmetry.
I love it. It's just 4 of our foreheads.
Yeah, right. Like, who the hell is still watching? 87 people watching this draw.
We've got minus viewers now.
Right?
For supporting our dream and what we want to do with our life.
Oh. All right, I got a fat RX-78.
Okay.
Happy.
I just need the last touch on this.
Yeah. No, dude, take your time. We're not rushing here.
Well, I know none of you guys are Russian.
I can't do a good Russian accent. Otherwise, I would try one.
I think it's more of a disproportionate RX-78 than a fat RX-78.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and now Paulie, who recommended the fat RX-78 is in the chat saying stop fat shaming.
Too late.
Oh, good one, Paulie. Good one. Oh my.
We're gonna offend some mechs today, I think.
What's that?
We're gonna offend some mechs.
Damn right we are. All right. Zach, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I think I've just got to go with something here. I can't quite get exactly what I'm looking for, I think, but
well, let the rest of us show ours, and you can still kind of work on yours. We'll do you last. Cool.
okay.
All right, rock and roll.
Well, Tim, you can go. Can you give Tim the screen, Zach? So it's drawing.
Oh yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the pleasure of the fat RX-78.
Wow.
Dude,
Look at that.
That's pretty good.
That's actually really good.
Look at how bulbous that visage is.
Dude,
Yeah.
It's kind of adorable.
He is, yeah. He's a bit like what's the inflatable robot dude? Yeah.
Oh, from
From Big Hero 6.
yeah.
Emax, yeah.
Yeah. So,
I'll take-
I had to make a Verka so you can see, on the shoulders, the little the bars and everything. So this is a fat RX-78 Verka.
He's just round, and then the chest details are just stuck on.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's great. Oh
They're
man,
just tacked on, and they're bulging out and everything, and the head is obviously much bigger.
I want you to make this, man. Oh jeez.
It looks like you just.
It's very cute.
It looks like you just found some fat guy's cosplay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I know, right?
Online.
I bet I could win GBWC with this design.
Amaro Ray in the chat said new Gunpla line fat grade.
Oh my, nice. RX-78 Ver Fat.
Tim, dude, that was actually really good. That was great.
Thank you.
That was really cool.
All right.
Oh,
That's mine, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed it. I had fun drawing it.
I'm gonna go next because I reckon Simon's is gonna be funnier than mine or more enjoyable.
It's not.
Save the best for laster.
All right, give Josh the screen there, Zach.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, good. Okay, so I did a cereal, and this is Smellog's V-Fins.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
and that's the RX-78 there too. But he's got really happy eyes because he's trying to get the kitties in the shopping center. He's like, hey, look at my cereal, and it tastes like real ABS.
Oh my god!
All natural flavors, yep. And they're actually really sharp, so it does like that poking in the roof of your mouth thing or in your teeth. It's really good. So it's all good things.
And it
Now,
comes
They
Josh,
look quite nutritious.
Yeah.
Josh. Now, if you were to do a legit, realistic box design and maybe put that up as a print in your store, I'm sure it would be a bestseller.
Oh man, yep. Don't tempt me. I like doing Photoshop crap that takes hours.
90%.
So there you go.
Is that bit there on the side? It comes with the color change beam saber spoon included.
Yes. This is actually it's like a single chopstick, but you only get one, so you have to buy 2 boxes to get 2 to then eat. And it's a color change.
Does it come with a sticker sheet?
It comes for the water slides for the Providence. But yeah, Zach, I forgot about the spoons that change color when they go in the cold. Yeah,
man, remember those?
Good one. I forgot about
boxes way back in the day.
Yeah, man. So there we go. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Nice.
Good stuff.
Simon, you want to go up?
I'll go up. I don't think I can top that.
Oh man.
Let me present you, Simon. Here you go.
Here we go, everybody. Please, yes.
There we go.
Whoa,
It's massively proportionate Gundam.
That's great.
gosh. Look at those legs.
And he's
man.
saying, help me, please. Terribly misfigured. He has a very tiny shield.
And he's got the WB on the
beam
shoulder.
saber.
That's great.
Like the shield is just as big as the handle. It's a little.
That's
Has he got sneakers on? Are they little shoes, or is that ankle guards? Are those laces, or is those ankle guards?
no, he's just got stupidly tiny feet. It's got some panel line detail
Oh man,
there.
I freaking love these. This is great. Look how little his face is.
I know, right?
It's more like the rest of his body's wrong, but his head is okay.
That's all right. His head and his
You know
feet.
what?
The body.
You know what it reminds me of? It looks like the RX-78 is gone for a jog.
Yes.
You know, because it looks like he's got some shorts on and he's got some runners and he's just going for a jog.
He stripped off some armor and he's going for a run.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gundam, what is it?
Awesome.
Gundam Dad bod or something like that with this older dad bod, like 70-year-old dad, big belly and little
That's
legs.
perfect. Gundam
Yeah.
Dad Bod.
It's
That's what this is called.
it's the Gundam version of the Ben Solo body meme.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Yes, totally. Oh,
Ben
man.
Solo.
Oh, freaking man. I'm telling you, for as silly as these are, that's actually just well drawn.
Yeah, that's really good.
Man.
I
Oh,
like
Quality
this
is much better than mine.
Said it's more like Gru. I quite like those proportions.
Oh, man.
I
That's
wanna see
good.
the kit too. Spending time making a custom kit that ends up looking like this. That is fantastic.
I would love to do that. Definitely. Massively
Oh, man.
proportionate Gundam.
Awesome.
Here we go.
Good stuff. Zach, you
Curious to
ready?
see what Zach has.
I'm ready.
Okay.
All right, let's do this. Which one did you do?
Well, if you look, I don't know, there was a lot in the chat, so I don't know if you guys noticed this one, but here you go.
Is that Invisible Gundam?
No,
Oh!
Go.
The wall.
Right.
The
Oh,
It's the wall.
oh my God.
Oh no!
Oh my God. The wall Gundam.
Oh, I didn't get it at first. I'm like, why is there a dude in a Mexican poncho? Oh,
That's so fucked up, but so damn funny.
It's the ultimate defense.
Oh my God.
yeah. Oh man! But as soon as somebody climbed the wall, he wouldn't be able to stop him. He just can't do anything. That's
Yeah.
great.
Like reaching up, trying to get him.
Yeah. Hey, go stand somewhere where I can shoot you. Don't get on the wall.
I've only got 180 degrees of.
Yeah.
See, what I was struggling on was the quote there. I was trying to think of like some funny like Gundam related phrase that I could like put in Spanish or something.
Mm.
I wasn't coming up with anything, so
Yeah, that's
Oh
hot.
man. His
Very
one
good.
weakness is a ladder. Oh my. Good stuff. Good stuff. Always fun drawing.
Oh man.
Always fun drawing.
Okay,
All
so
right, cool.
4 more drawings into the compendium that we're going to put out in about 10 years.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, a plush
Nice.
table book.
Nice.
Yes, $300.
Yeah,
Up, down, laminate paper.
you'll see it in
Leather
fancy
covered.
coffee shops.
Yeah. Oh man. All
now
right,
that I
boys.
think I should have done something
Huh?
like now that I think about it, I should have done like something related to like Xeon, having like instead of Mexican, it'd be like Zeeks.
Yeah.
No, I like the simplicity of the whole amigo.
No,
That's good.
or just like no space noids amigo or something like that.
No
Yeah.
space.
That would have worked.
I still enjoy the symbolism myself, but that's just me. It's funny.
There you
All right, good stuff. Good stuff, guys. All right, so that's our 2 hours. Let's wrap this up with some plugs, and we'll put this puppy to bed. Nice, fun, relaxing show here. All right, so let's start with good old Josh. Josh, where can everybody find you?
You can find me on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, Joshua Dara, and my website, joshuadara.com. People are still buying my work in progress book. So if you don't know, I have it's like 300 something pages, work in progress PDF, digital download from my website of my Zeta. Pay whatever you want. Yeah, go check that out and chat to me on Facebook and Instagram. Send me messages and stuff. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Simon, where can people find you, buddy?
You can find me here on YouTube, it's Gundam UK, and on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and on my website, gundamuk.com.
Awesome. Very good. Very good. Thank you, sir. Zach, where can everybody find you other than the obvious?
Started getting back to Twitch streaming. I streamed like last weekend or something, and actually, I just brought this up actually because the guy, someone in the chat there, Genesis, asked about this. Any Twitch streams soon? I was actually thinking about doing a stream right after the show tonight, but that would mean it's like starting after 12, and it's kind of late. And I've found from my experience that I'm a pretty boring person to watch when I'm streaming that late because I'm like kind of tired. So maybe not, maybe tomorrow, but this week I'll stream again, continuing to work on the Metal Gear Sahelanthropus Kotobukiya kit.
Cool.
Nice.
Fun, very interesting build so far. So I'll do another stream later this week, sometime, at least one. And other things to plug is just my contest. I have my Haropla contest that I started. Announced that. I know Simon sent his entry for it. If you guys are going to enter, you two guys or anyone else watching,
Right.
enter that. Yeah. The Haropla contest and shirts. Just got a bunch of really cool shirts on my shop, and a bunch of them are limited. Only going to be on there until August 1st. So check those out too. Some cool ones designed by other people from the t-shirt contest, and then also from another artist. So
Cool.
check those
Very
out.
good.
Contest. I think that's pretty much it.
Nice.
Unless I'm doing something. I didn't do a Gunpla news for June, but I will be doing one later this week for July. Yeah.
Rocking.
Cool.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you for joining us and hosting as always. And guys, for me, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, a little bit of Twitter, YouTube in the future, all that good stuff. Chowdamecha.com is the website. The store is up there. You can get wonderful shirts like this as well. But aside from that, man, this is episode 36, you guys. So that means we've been doing this for... Obviously, we've been doing this for over 3 years because we've missed some months and stuff like that. But man, three plus years. Yeah, it's an accomplishment. So 36 episodes. What is that? 72 hours of content to watch.
So we're going to do a live stream of us watching all of our episodes back to back.
Yeah. Who dies first?
Yeah.
Oh my God. But man, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for supporting us as always. And we'll see you next month. Oh, actually, by the way, speaking of what is it? It's next month, technically July. Hopefully me and Justin will be up at the kitchen on the 14th. No topic for class as of yet, but that'll be the next class. So if you're interested to learn some stuff, come up and see us, and keep an eye on Justin's and my social media and everything. And then check out Justin on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch as well. So hopefully he'll be back with us next month.
We should,
what's that?
I'll take the initiative of giving Justin a special shout out, because if you guys have watched Justin's the past few videos that Justin has been putting out, his quality is really, really good.
Yeah.
Very improved. I mean, his videos have always been good for people who really want like improved quality for whatever reason. Definitely check out his new videos if you haven't watched his channel in a while or have never watched it. So let him know that he's doing some good stuff. I don't want him to be discouraged that like he's putting all this work into his videos and not enough people are watching them.
Oh no, he's definitely bumped up quality big time. He's doing good stuff. Good call.
And thanks to Alex in the chat for modding the chat. Thank you, Alex, as always.
Thank you, Alex.
Absolutely. Good stuff.
All of our bros there in the chat.
The bros.
Yeah.
Awesome.
These guys are always there. I have no idea what time it is for wherever they are in the world, but they're always there. So,
yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Definitely. Good stuff. All right, guys. For all the guys on the show, thank you again for being on the show. For everybody watching, thank you for watching. And we'll see you next month. Take care.
All right, guys. Everybody, your best ZakuAurelius face as we end up. Ready, go.
Oh, man.
Just stupid.
But
Just stupid.